If I Did It by O.J. Simpson. Well, sit back, people. The things I know and the things I believe you can't even imagine. I'm going to share them with you because the story you think you know, that's not the story, not even close. Writing style. The book is written on how hypothetically OJ would have committed the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. It is written in disturbing detail, giving an exact replication of what happened that night that makes you wonder if he really did it. And it's still up for debate. The characters. O.J. Simpson, the killer and author of this book. It is written in his point of view, and he's a former NFL star and narrator of the book. He's seen in the bottom left in the orange and black shirt. Nicole Brown Simpson, ex-wife and one of O.J.'s victims. She is seen on the bottom, blonde hair, next to O.J. Simpson. Ron Goldman, good friend of Nicole Brown, and was also a victim of O.J. Simpson. It begins with O.J. talking about his childhood and rise to fame through football, and how he would end up meeting Nicole. Also about their relationship problems with abuse, control, and jealousy that O.J. had inflicted upon her. He would then detail an event that led up to the murder through his marital problems and jealousy, and he believed she was having an affair with Ron, but he was unfortunately mistaken. He goes into great detail over what happened the night and the murders and the point of view of himself. It walks through the night and paints a grimly picture of him entering and how he hypothetically would have executed the murders and how he would have escaped and gotten away with it. He uses very interesting writing techniques with the character Charlie, who gives us a great breakdown of O.J.'s psychology during the night and gives us a great look into O.J.'s mind on why and how he could have done it. The book is structured as a memoir mostly and paints a good picture of that section of his life, and shifts to his hypothetical confession session, which can be seen as a real confession to the murders. It ends with reflections and afterwards by the Goodman family. It ranges from defensive, nostalgic, to coldly descriptive and gory and haunting. It's most like the O.J. trials that was aired on television during this time. It's what made this story such a popular success in the media, and it's what led me to find this book. I can relate to Ron in this book by being a friend and trying to help someone who reaches out to you, but being caught up in their business and having the price to pay for it. Academic response. This book wasn't challenging to read, really. It was pretty straightforward, following chronological order of events. It doesn't skip around too much, but it does get tricky in some sections, especially with the fictional character Charlie gets involved. But otherwise, readers shouldn't get lost and have a relatively easy time, because he paints a great picture of the story, and he's a great writer. I would recommend. Recommendations. I recommend this to anyone wanting to read a true crime book of crime that happened in modern times, especially in the past 50 years. People that like to hear all the gory details and disturbing parts of the book, I would definitely recommend, because it really goes into detail during those parts. I loved reading it, not only because it's super unique and not found to read a book by the hypothetical murderer himself, but also the writing and story were also very intriguing. I thought it was great, and it kept me captivated the whole time. And I ended up finishing it pretty quickly. So if that's something you're interested in, and I just like saying that is pretty good. overall, I would give this book a 7.9 out of 10. And it's really got me into true crime. And I would definitely read some more books about true crime.